Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow, this screen will not be empty. This store will be full of life. And most importantly, what Kabam hopes it'll be is full of your money, full of your wallet. Now, I have said in a couple videos this week that if I did not have a YouTube channel that made the revenue that it makes, I would not be buying these offers. I might buy a couple, but I wouldn't buy all of them or even half of them. And I still feel conflicted about buying all of them. If they don't give $800 in this store with the purchases, because I expect that to be about the case. And by the way, I know every time I say it, that's American dollars, and a lot of you watching this, and Odin's like 130, 140, maybe even more than that, dollars of your currency in India and Australia, even Canada, etc. So I get that. But at a minimum, I think it's going to be a couple $100 for the Fun in the Sun store, with a maximum being another $800, which would be $1,600, which would buy 3 PS5s and then some. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that I'm working with my partner for the channel, Evizone, to make sure that we can have you all submit your openings, which, by the way, you can be a free-to-play player and purchase as many crystals as you can in the unit store with your units that hopefully you've saved up for free, and then submit your opening through Evizone that way without spending any money, and you still get entered to win money. So, if you don't have a PayPal, we've had people have parents with PayPals or friends with PayPals. We've always gotten around it. So I'm just saying, consider submitting it, and then it'll be fun. Maybe, the next couple months I'll be able to commentate your opening and breathe some life to it, and hopefully either be excited or sad or a combination of both for what you open. With that being said, we're going to divert our attention away from this screen to what used to be the other screen, and that is this screen. I'm going to take the Evizone logo off. This was the July 4th, 2022 banner. Generic rank 3 to rank 4 rank up gem, which at that point was crazy. You're telling me I can choose any champion, Hercules, that I want to take as a 6-star to rank 4, and I can awaken them if I don't have them, and I can put 6 stones into them. Amazing. And then I can still get 6-star Nexus, and look at all those plus 50 6-star 6 stones and tier 5 class catalysts, and then I can still open more 6 stars and get the lower rank up gems and more class-based 6 stones. We had some leaks that sort of turned out to be correct. And then, what do you know? I am starting this video, this wish list video, what I hope tomorrow brings, with this screen. Because at minimum, I want this to be repeated, and I want it to be cheaper than it was in April. I would love for this to be, let's say, 3,000 units. Let's say for $100, Paragon players can get a rank up gem. Now, you'll notice that it was a 1-of-1 purchase limit. I would also love for this to be at least doubled to a 2-out-of-2 purchase limit. Now, the 2022 champion selectors are awesome, but I'm in a position right now where I really don't need them. And so I'd rather this rank up gem contained, I don't know, something else. Especially if you're going to give us like 106 stones or 156 stones. But chances are we'll see the 2022 champion selector again. So I want this to come back, but I want it to be cheaper, ideally about $100 for the top progression. If it is possible, I would love for this to be the top store obtainable item for Thronebreaker players. And then what would happen, Thronebreakers, if you got 3 of these? If you became Paragon during this week, and you just did what I'm always envious of, that Paragon players have to sit back and watch, and that is to get the best offers of 2 different progressions. That would be genius. This was, of course, the spring cleaning items. Would you like to see these collectible clear-out crystals come back? These gifting crystals by a different name come back? Let me know in the comments. I think one store should get a fully formed tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic. Basically about double these, right? Double these for 1,500 units max. That would be awesome, especially if you could buy 20 of them. I don't care about Cav Nexus crystals at all. They might give Mythic Nexus crystals, but if this was the offer, you'd need 5,000 6-star shards and ideally replace the Cavalier Nexus crystal with, say, 1,000 7-star shards. Tier 5 basic and Tier 5 class Kala selectors. Love this. Wish it was doubled, especially for a bundle. Featured 6-star hero crystal, they always like to throw at. Tier 5 basic, that's fine if this bundle is here, if it's like $10. But some of these bundles I would love to see as the added items of the $5 purchase and the $10 purchase. And this is for multiple progression levels. Bundle number 6, 20,000 6-star shards and 50 6 stones minimum. And again, what would happen if that was obtainable in like a Black Panther's treasure? You get 50 6-star 6 stones and you buy 5 and you get 250 6-star 6 stones. That would be amazing. And then 50,000 6-star shards as well. Tier 6 class catalyst fragment crystals. Kabam, please give us selectors at the top of the food chain. Also give Thronebreakers, if you're not going to give them 25%, at least give them 10%. Give Thronebreaker players some selectors as well. I'm worried that they're not going to be generics. 6-star Nexus crystal selector, that's fine. The 6-star generic Awakening Gem is what I care about most, but the value of that has declined so much because of side quest awesome achievements that I really don't value this like I used to, but I still will definitely take it. Bundle number 9, again, rank 3 to rank 4, I think that should be a $50 value now. What if there was a rank 4 to rank 5, let's call it rank up Gem Crystal for $100 for an Odin. I know that might seem crazy, but I'll take it. Speaking of the Odin, I would also love to see at least 2,500 7-star shards in the Odin for Paragon players, and I would like to see at least a few 7-star shards in every single tier of the unit store, along with the Kabam website. Speaking of 7-star shards, with the Abyss Nexus Crystal Selector, you got to at least double this to 7,500, which is half of a 7-star basic crystal after the first 2. Stuff like this should be like a $10 extra item value in the unit store. That would be fantastic. I don't care about relic crystals, but Kabam always wants us to. 5-star relic crystals are fine, but now that we have 6-star relic crystals, give us some of those, right? You might as well give us the best of the best. And then we have the past era champion and the tier 6 class catalyst selector. I would love to see a tier 6 class catalyst selector per Odin as Paragon players. And I would love to see a 50% tier 6 for Thronebreakers. Again, if you are the best of the best in terms of progressing to Paragon in this week, you can just, if you have the right amount of money, you can just make bank and clean house. And then what I started this video with, I'm going to end with going back to, let's see this for $100. You can take out the 6-star 2022 champion selector if that's what it costs and just give it to us for $100. 3,000 units. I would love that. I have so many 6-star champions I want to take to rank 5. First and foremost, Red Hulk, but I've already 2/3 of the way there, so I wouldn't use the rank up gem on him. I'd probably save that. Maybe for another science champion like Human Torch or Scorpion. That would be awesome. I don't think there's anyone watching this that has too many rank 5 6-stars in the roster already, but they would love some more. So there you have it. As always, YouTube, your support of my channel throughout the year is why I get to make these purchases. It's why I feel sort of responsible when I do it, but at the same time, I know that I'm 1% of 1% of the population that gets to do that. So thank you again in advance for making this happen, and I look forward to trying to grade these live and giving away some generous Evizone money with the specific rules to be laid out in future videos.